Hello, hello, hello. It's time to grow. I'm excited to introduce you to Seedtime Garden Planner. If this is your first time hearing about Seedtime and you love to garden, you're in for a treat. With this garden planning software, you can finally have a successful, easy to manage garden custom tailored to your location and needs. With other garden planners, you're restricted to their pre-made schedules that just don't consider your unique location and conditions. With Seedtime, you can customize everything to create a plan that works for you. Some of my favorite features include personalized planting chart based on your zip code and location, click and drop customization, succession planning, as well as a winter gardening guide. If you are a fly by the seat of your pants type of gardener, just throwing seeds out in the garden, not really giving it, then this is not for you. If you love to maximize the growth potential of your garden space and plan an entire growing season easily, then this is for you. All right, let's dive into a walkthrough of how to use it. You are going to start off by making a free account. Enter your name and email address. As soon as you do that, you will have access to your first Seedtime calendar. There are paid versions you can upgrade to, but for right now, we'll just focus on the free version. The first thing you want to do is set up your garden location. By clicking on the settings, you can add your address or type in your zip code. That will automatically tell you your growing zone if you don't already know it. You can also manually enter your growing zone as well. This is what's going to help us in determining when to sow and transplant your vegetables. Below your location settings, you will find your garden frost dates here. Again, this is automatically input based on the location you entered above. You also have the option to manually update this if you want to. Moving down the line, there are settings for locking your tasks, crop warnings, and a winter gardening algorithm. If you want to experiment with gardening in the winter time, this will guide you on how to grow in the winter in your location. Now, click Save Settings. And just like that, your Seedtime Garden Planner is ready for you. Now you can start adding your crops in. In the top right-hand corner is the green button to add crops. Click on it and type in what you are planning to grow. Right now, we have tomatoes, arugula, basil, and marigold starting, so let's get some of those in to show you how easy it is. Start with typing in tomatoes and choosing your variety. In our case, we started San Marzanos. Now you can watch Seedtime do all of the work for you. If you want to change anything yourself, you can click Advanced Settings to customize it to your preference. Here, you can choose a manual planting schedule if you are transplanting or direct sowing. Depending on your seed packet, you can enter its recommended days to harvest. This is why we love Seedtime so much. The way that you're able to customize your planner is just unmatched. Once you save your settings, all of that information is automatically dropped into your calendar. It tells you when you should start your seeds, when you should prepare your garden beds, when to transplant outside, and even projects your harvest time. Next, we'll add our basil. Click into your advanced just first. So far, all looks good here. With basil, we like to plant in succession. That way, we maximize our harvest throughout the season. Seedtime makes succession planning so easy. Just click on the three dots next to your basil and then click Add Succession. And just like that, it tells you when you should be planting your second round of basil. Now, let's say we went a little rogue and we missed the day we were supposed to sow our basil seeds. Not a problem, just click and drag to match the date of when you sowed your seeds, and the entire task list will update. If you like to buy your seeds way ahead of time or just like to have an idea of what you want to grow within your growing season, this is really where Seedtime shines. For example, it is March now. Let's say you want to grow winter squash later in the season. Let's get it on the calendar and make sure it aligns with our life plans as well as what is already in the garden. Again, click the advanced settings, this time clicking direct sow. I can now see that in early October, I should be expecting my baby spaghetti squash. By now, you should get the gist of how to add crops onto your calendar. Next comes how to manage them all. With seed time tasks, you can easily stay on top of everything you need to do in your garden. As of now, our task list is pretty empty. Over time, it will tell us when to transplant, cultivate, and harvest, making sure we get the best yield possible. Moving on, we have the journal section where you can keep your notes and even take pictures of your progress. You can document your successes or your failures in detail to help you in your next growing season. The next feature of this garden planner is the 4-Season Gardening University. There are so many great resources under these master classes, you guys. From soil testing, gardening tools, succession planting, protecting winter veggies. I could keep going on, but I think you get the point. Check it out next time you need some help. And last but not least is the Seedtime store. Here you can purchase a majority of the items you will need for your garden: vegetables, herbs, and flower seeds. They have growing supplies and fertilizers. Seriously, Seedtime is a one-stop shop for planning your next growing season. The last section of the store is more growing resources from Farmer Friend, another great resource for large-scale farming operations. That does it for this walkthrough, overview, whatever you want to call it. With Seedtime, you can easily plan and customize your own garden schedule and get the most out of your hard work. Not only is Seedtime designed with you in mind, it's like having a personal assistant for your garden that helps you stay organized, efficient, and successful. You'll have access to tailored advice based on your location and climate. And with the help of the customizable garden planner, along with the automatic succession planting schedules, you will never run out of fresh, homegrown crops. So start planting smarter today. Sign up for the free Seedtime Garden Planner using the link below and get $5 in free seeds. Now, get to it and start growing an amazing backyard garden.